has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. MTO, baby, has learned that superstar rapper Miss Megan Thee Stallion, honey, is staring down a massive, high-stakes legal war zone, honey, after celebrity stylist Eric Archibald, honey, and his powerhouse agency 6K officially stabbed her with a blistering $1.2 million lawsuit in the Superior Court, y'all, of Los Angeles County. Now, they're saying, y'all, the timing of the lawsuit couldn't possibly be more chaotic for the 31-year-old rap icon who spent the last few months navigating an absolute emotional roller coaster from her highly publicized, incredibly messy breakup with NBA star Klay Thompson to abruptly leaving her Broadway run in Moulin Rouge following an onstage health scare. But, honey, while Mr. Archibald claims that he simply is fighting for the staggering millions of dollars he was legally owed for making her look flawless. Now, they're saying Megan isn't backing down by a single fraction of an inch. Now, she has officially fired back publicly, calling his invoices completely fraudulent and refusing to let anyone extort her hard-earned coins. Now, according to the explosive court complaint obtained, they said Archibald claimed that Megan hired his agency for an intensive high-end range of styling services, wardrobe, curation, and creative consulting spanning between January of 2024 and August of 25. Now, they're saying that the stylist insists that multiple detailed deal memos were acknowledged by email and that invoices were routinely submitted to Ms. Megan's corporate entities between January 25 in January 26th. Now, they're saying that to give you an idea, y'all, just how expensive it is to dress a global rap superstar. They're saying that the lawsuit highlights one specific jaw-dropping invoice, a massive $53,800 bill, y'all, for styling services rendered at Megan's personal Pete and Thomas Foundation Gala back in July of 25. Now, irony of all the ironies, y'all, they said that the gala happened to be the exact high-profile event where Megan and Klay Thompson made their grand red carpet debut as an official couple. And now they're saying, y'all, that the single night bill reportedly covers extensive prep days, multiple styling assistants, and the acquisition of 3 custom luxury gowns. Archibald claimed that he did the work, detailed the glamour, and was completely left holding, honey, an empty bag when it came time to cash the checks. How much do y'all rich people pay people to dress y'all? Brad, how much do you and Judy charge to get styled?
You had to talk to my wife about that. I don't know.
Ricky, how much you get charged to get styled?
It depends. Different stylists that on different levels charge different prices.
Oh, yeah.
They get paid for their services, and then you want those expensive ass clothes. Then you got to pay for the gowns. You want a Cavalli gown? You want all the gowns. You got to pay for that. You got to pay for the shoes to match.
They high as a giraffe's butt.
Everything is high. Everything is high. So by the time you buy a $5,000-$10,000 outfit, you got to still pay them for their services. So that easy is like $15,000. Then you got to pay for hair and makeup. You ain't even count that yet. If you're using top-notch stylists, like. If you're getting a weave, Lord have mercy, or you're getting a new wig, that could be anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. It just depends on what you're wearing. You know what I'm saying?
What happened to y'all doing all this yourself? Ricky, don't you dress yourself? Or y'all got style?
Well, let me tell you something. You can have a stylist so long, you learn how to dress yourself for certain things. Yeah. But when you finna hit a red carpet or do an award show, you need to go ahead and get a stylist.
Yep, you do.
Because they specialize in lights. Proby, I know she reads the script. She reads the entire script.
Yes, she does.
You know what I'm saying? To see what you're doing and what you putting together.
What carpet you walking, what press you going to, where you going to.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a job for them.
I guess, well, she need to, if that's the case, then I guess she go and pay that man. But my God, millions of dollars, honey, to get dressed, honey. Paper, please, honey. I won't be styling with no stylist, honey. Y'all better go to these stores and look at the mannequin and just get the outfit off the mannequin and dress yourself.
Like Gary, you could be a stylist.
It don't fit the same way for the mannequin.
No, you could.
No. He has drip.
No. None of the guys.
Child, Alfred's girl, don't listen to him. Don't even listen to them, child.
He's so fashionable.
Thank you. And I could definitely be a style. I could style you. I could look at a woman and tell her how she should look, honey.
That's
and
true.
so, and I could look at some of these broke men we work with too and tell them how they need to dress. But that's neither here nor there.
Nor there.
Now, okay, moving on. Another celebrity news, honey. Ted Danson, y'all, honey, said he's apologizing for the rest of his life over that racist Whoopi Goldberg roast, y'all. They say more than 30 years, honey, after a celebrity roast became a career stain. Instead, honey, of a comedy night, because, if they still talking about that Kevin Hart situation, Ted Dance Baby is speaking out about it, honey, with regret. Now, he was on a recent podcast, y'all, and they're saying that the Cheers star apologized, y'all, for his action back in 1993 at that New York Friars Club roast honoring Whoopi Goldberg. Now, Mr. Dancer, who's now 78 years old, appeared in blackface, y'all, and repeatedly used a racial slur, honey, during a routine that also included sexual jokes about his beautiful girlfriend at the time, Whoopi Goldberg, y'all, whom he was dating. Now, they're saying, he said, quote, "I need to and want to apologize for the rest of my life." That's what Ted said. Now, during the roast, this is the deal. Now, this is what got me. During this road, they say baby Montel Williams walked off the deals, honey. And then New York City Mayor David N. Dinkins said the material went way over the line, and that the Friars Club's dean later apologized. Now, Danson said that the situation was already complicated before he ever stepped on stage. He said that he and Whoopi Goldberg had tried to pull out of the roast because of their affair was ending, but hundreds of tickets had already been sold. Now, the actor said that he spent months preparing while convincing himself, y'all, that a terrible idea could somehow work. And honey, and it went on. He said, "Well, if I were black, I could say all these outrageous things." He said, "But I'm not." Then my mind went, "Well, I will do it in blackface." And then Danson, okay, he paid for that, baby. Danson admitted, honey, that he was out of his depth, honey, as a performer. And that said, he said, quote, "I am not a stand-up." He continued, he said, "And I can't run with the bulls." I mean, he was dating Whoopi. He couldn't go in blackface.
Don't be silly.
No,
well,
of course not.
Nobody can go in blackface.
Well, and what bothers me, honey, Montel Williams, they say, baby, he stormed off the deals, honey. But he was married to a white woman. Was he upset with Ted?
Just because you're married to somebody white doesn't mean you cease being black. You still have all the situations of being a black person. Doesn't mean your parents aren't black, your grandparents weren't black, your great-grandparents weren't slaves, and so on.
You better tell him.
Yeah, I wonder why you know so well. But anyway, they said, looking back, honey, Danson called his conduct arrogant and stupid, and said Goldberg had been left to answer for him too often. Yeah, I thank y'all for that input. But we just, he's just gonna apologize all his life, y'all. Bless his spirit, y'all. Should he apologize? I mean, look what's happening now. Look what happened with Kevin Hart. I mean, he ain't apologizing no more for what the people said. So, and it's a roast. I thought a roast was a roast. So. Okay, now they said
roast ain't a roast without some potatoes, carrots, some celery, some beef broth. Put that baby in the oven, man. Some macaroni and cheese and cornbread. Yeah, that's what I had yesterday. Oh my God! It wasn't Kevin Hart. It was Rickey Smiley's roast.
Okay. Now that said, did y'all know what time it is?
Oh my God!
Yeah, sha-la-la-la for your roast and potatoes. The Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahlua. My Kahlua today, y'all, is sun-dried raisin. On the high end, you say sun-dried raisin, and on the low end, you say beautiful dark purple. That's your Kahlua for the
purple.
day.
That's beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the tea. Woo! All right, y'all. Gary has the tea and the Kahlua of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Sherry Shepherd is finally speaking out. Y'all, now, Ricky, you never did make it to Sherry Shepherd's show, correct?
Nope. We tried.
You never did make it? Well, honey, Sherry, baby, this girl is speaking out.
What's supposed to be, Gary?
No, because I was
taking a shot at you.
No, I'm not, because no, because she is speaking out, honey, and I'll tell you why. Now, she's speaking out. She said she regrets, y'all, not having a backup plan, baby, before her daytime talk show was canceled early this year. Now, she did a candid video, y'all, from South Africa. The comedian said that she was blindsided, honey, by her show's cancellation, and she didn't have a backup plan. And here's what Ms. Shepherd had to say.
I appreciate all the support. I appreciate everybody who watched my talk show. It's something that I love doing. It was a dream come true. Of course, I'm disappointed that it is over because I felt like I was just hitting my stride. And I was just, if you do something enough times, you get really good at it. And I felt that I was really there. But there's a reason that everything happens. And that's where the faith comes in. It's all good when it's all good. But it's how do you respond when it's not all good? And really, my faith says there is something else down the pipeline that I'll get to do to still give you joy, to still give you, the thing that I gave you doing the Sherry Show.
And I hate it because the show was really good. It was well produced. Sherry's funny. She had a big fan base, and she performed every weekend. And I just hate I hate it. I really hate that.
And the thing is, though, was really interesting before you go out free. She said, "quote She said I didn't really, honey, get to make plans because I thought it was coming back." She said she told her followers that she's considering bringing her talk show back as a podcast, and that's why I was asking because you have a podcast. She had two of the best talents on this show, Special K and Brat, on her show numerous times. Y'all could do a podcast. I mean, that's what I was saying. That's why I asked. You know,
you don't mean nothing.
Yes, I do. I mean, if she talking about doing it, she could come back as a podcast. I mean, y'all could all do the show and bring it back.
It ain't exactly the same though.
Oh, it's not.
But y'all know something about her? She always lands on her feet. I mean, I'm trying to tell you. She was on The View, you know what I mean?
Yes,
she lands on her feet every time.
She definitely does. So I mean,
no grass growing under her feet. Right. That's for sure.
Yeah, because she was landing with us. She did do Dish Nation, honey.
She's doing a movie. She's working on a serious movie right now too.
In Africa.
Yeah.
So that's why I said that no tea, no what a foul.
No tea, no shade.
Oh, no, I mean no tea, no shade. I forgot I said.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You're getting kicked out of this.
I know, girl. These girls like, girl, she better get scrunched out quickly, honey. All right. Moving on, honey. In other celebrity news, y'all, baby 50 Cent's baby mama, Miss Daphne Joy. They say this girl is unbothered, honey, by that video leak that nearly broke the internet recently. Now, Miss Daphne, 39, and 50 Cent, y'all, who's 50 years old, they share a 13-year-old son, honey, Sire Jackson. Now, that video footage leaked online and caused a ruckus, honey, on social media platforms. Now, they're saying that the video features Sean Combs, and Daphne and a male adult star, Sly Digger. And they say, Daphne and Sly provided most of the action while Sean records. Now, the rap mogul is currently, they say he's serving 2 years, and it's being reported, y'all, that he may be about to get out of jail soon. They say D may be getting ready to get out, honey, and start, honey, doing other things, honey. But in the meantime, they're saying Miss Daphne Joy, honey, she's dropping a masterclass in twerkology, baby, to distract all the things that's going on. And they say it worked, honey. So y'all no longer talking about that video. Y'all talking about her twerking or whatever. I know people still twerk, so they still twerking? Because you don't want to see nobody twerking no more.
Twerking ain't going nowhere.
No, it ain't going nowhere. Really? Because I don't see nobody twerking no more.
Yeah.
Really? Well, congratulations, then, honey. She's doing her video, honey, and the twerking evidently is working. So congratulations, Daphne Joy. She's distracting y'all from that video that y'all saw her doing, honey. She was having a great time. All right, and my final story, y'all. Will and Jada Pinkett Smith, they attended y'all a private event, honey, at the Christian Louboutin store in Beverly Hills recently. Now, they said it was their first public appearance together in months, honey, since they announced their split. Now, they say Jada surprised fans by revealing that they haven't lived together in, 7 years or what have you. But they say they were seen in Beverly Hills days after joining family members for a dinner at Nobu in Malibu, California. Now, the gathering
included in Malibu.
Yes, Lord, honey. And, baby, they say Miss Pinkett Smith was walking out, honey. She got in her beautiful black Range Rover, and she was carrying a Louboutin bag. So evidently, she got some free shoes in her purse, y'all, because her son now is the brand's first creative director, y'all. So congratulations to them, honey. They doing well together. I mean, and the saying goes, honey, if you can't be with the one you love, you gotta love the one you're with. So
love the one you're with.
Yeah, so that's good that they're together. So we love Jada and Will that they're back together again. So congratulations to them too. All right, now that that's said and did, y'all know what time it is.
Hey!
Yes, regular people are just loving sha-la-la-la-la.
Oh, I see it in the comments. I love when they put sha-la-la in the comments. That's your song, girl.
Yes, sha-la-la-la-la. The color today, y'all, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is sun-dried raisin. On the high end, you say sun-dried raisin, and on the low end, you say beautiful dark purple. That's your color for today.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Woo! Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Miss Idina Menzel, baby. This girl is speaking out. Now, if y'all don't know who Miss Idina is, she was the former wife, y'all, to Taye Diggs. And, honey, she's saying some things that people are like, girl, really? Now, it's been reported she's talking about, that the black community, y'all, may be claimed, honey, for the end of her marriage, y'all. Now, Miss Idina decided, y'all, to go completely, honey, unrestricted, honey, during a deeply intense appearance on Jesse Tyler Ferguson's Dinners on Me podcast. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that the wicked and frozen vocal powerhouse decided, honey, to dig up the bones, honey, of her highly publicized 11-year marriage to Hollywood heartthrob Taye Diggs, which officially, y'all, crashed and burned back in divorce, honey, back in 2014. Now, they're saying, y'all, while the world always assumed that their split was just standard showbiz drifting, Miss Idina dropped a massive, highly, honey, controversial bombshell, confessing that the breakdown of their union was very complicated and that the intense, multi-layered interracial aspect of their marriage played a massive, heavy-handed role, honey, in tearing them apart, and they look like to be a good couple, y'all. Now, it's being reported, they said, honey, according to Miss Adina, when she and Tate first sparked their legendary romance back in 1995 on the original, y'all, New York set of the iconic Broadway musical Rent, they say race was completely, honey, an afterthought. Now, she described the theater world as a beautiful, hyper-accepting cocoon where everyone just loved each other, honey. They just slept with each other and coexisted without a single care regarding identity. But they say, honey, the Secretary Diggs crossed that over, honey, from Broadway stage actor to a full-blown silver screen Hollywood sex symbol. The entire dynamic abruptly, y'all, shifted. Now, they're saying y'all Tate instantly became the blueprint for black male excellence in cinema, completely y'all dominating the mainstream box office. But with that massive crossover success came a brand new reality, baby. They say Tate's public image, career longevity, and cultural currency were suddenly being heavily shaped, critiqued, and uplifted by black media and black audiences. Now, they say, quote, he's on the cover of Essence and Ebony and being interviewed by all these black journalists, and I think he had his own stuff to deal with, Miss Idina revealed over her dinner plate. She then, y'all, dropped the ultimate line that has social media timelines actively screaming, adding, y'all, it seemed like there was disappointment in the community, honey, with him because he was married to a little white Jewish girl from some show that we don't even remember anymore. She said, and I, too, honey, took on that, too. Now, they said, honey, the implication that black fans were actively projecting collective disappointment onto Tate just because, honey, he chose to build a life with a white theater girl has ignited a fierce, nonstop debate across the internet.
Well, she came a long way from being a little theater girl.
I know. But, Alfred, how do you feel about it? Can you relate to this situation?
Why? I mean, no, Gary, just because I'm married to a white guy.
Yeah, so did the black community not like you? Did the black men, honey, not like you anymore? I mean, cause
my husband's not the first white guy I've dated, so
okay.
I don't care what other people think about me is none of my business.
But you think they should have divorced? They should have stayed married. If you love somebody, you're supposed to love them regardless of what people think. I mean, he shouldn't have left them because, quote unquote, the black community, honey, was putting him on the fire and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. They say love is love, and they say it doesn't matter who you love because how y'all been saying about color? Love has no color.
Yeah, but I get it. He's a big celebrity, and in all the scenes and all the movies he is in, he's in love with some beautiful black woman. You know, I can get how people might be like, wait, that's fake. I mean, but it is a movie. So
it's acting.
Yeah. I mean, he's
but the acting came into reality.
I don't know, Gary. I feel bad for him.
And I think my thing is this. I can understand how an African-American woman would feel. You got this nice-looking, attractive black male. They only got 3 left. And then one of the 300 decided to go ahead with this little white Jewish woman. That cuts out of my chances, even though I know I probably could never get to him because he's way out there. But at least you'd like to think in your mind that you could get him.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You can't help who you love, though.
Yeah.
Like,
That's true.
If they fell in love with each other, I'm confused.
Well, you need to fall in love with Keisha, who was there for you when you weren't nobody.
No.
But she was there for him when they were nobody. They were on Rent, which was a play in New York. They were there together. They did that theater world together before either one of them became big stars.
There you go.
But he didn't grow up with her. He grew up with Keisha.
Yeah, you don't have to be.
It don't matter.
Nobody that you grow up with.
Well, my thing is, as soon as you get an extra dollar, honey, they always say, honey, you give an African man a dollar, he give 99 cents to a non-black woman, keep a penny for herself. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But that's what people say. But anyway, congratulations to Adina. I'm glad she's finally speaking out. Moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all. Oh, Brad, y'all, the prayer warriors are definitely being solicited, y'all.
Don't say me.
For R&B diva Kelly Price, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard the disturbing news, y'all, but they're saying, honey, that the curtains closed, and honey, they say, baby, get on your knees because the entire R&B world, y'all, is in an absolute unified state of panic, y'all. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that the legendary Kelly Price, honey, known globally, honey, for her soaring powerhouse vocals and timeless gospel-infused hits, completely, y'all, sent the internet into a tailspin recently after jumping into an Instagram Live. Now, they're saying what fans thought was going to be a nice, casual, late-night chat quickly, honey, devolved into a deeply disturbing marathon broadcast that lasted nearly 2 full hours. Now, they're saying looking very visibly disheveled, honey, frantic and thoroughly exhausted. The Grammy-nominated diva y'all left.
All that?
Yes, ma'am, baby.
Visibly disheveled and
Yes,
frantically,
ma'am, baby.
thoroughly exhausted?
Yes, ma'am, baby.
Damn.
They said the
She
Grammy.
ain't look that bad
They
now.
said the
She
Grammy-nominated diva, honey, left thousands of viewers watching in a real-time horror as she aggressively claimed her life is in immediate danger, y'all. Now, it's a very sad situation, y'all. Now, they said the internet is universally, y'all, holding this collective breath because the nature of the broadcast has sparked intense whispers that the beloved starlet may be actively enduring some sort of a severe psychotic breakdown. Now, instead of her usual poised demeanor, they said Kelly spent the grueling 2 hours weeping, pacing, and declaring to her followers that she is currently the prime target of a highly coordinated demonic spiritual attack. And here's what Miss Price had to say.
This girl done went and had plastic surgery, build a body, and stopped buying dollar store wigs to look like me. She been stalking me for 3 years. We in federal court. What's happening next? You want to play? I pray, and I got a whole lot of people that pray with me every night. Let me tell you how God works. Since you've been getting readings on me to see what the hell is happening. Since you done cloned my phone, tried to change my ticket, locked me out my computer today, sent my friend to the hospital last night, tried to kill my driver while I was in the car. Let's play. Show up in Atlanta tomorrow if you want to. You clone my phone, you know where I live now? Show up in Atlanta if you want to. That's the type of time I'm on. But your daughter's a little hoe. You trained her the right way. 17 years old, came in the house and tried to sleep with my husband. You put witchcraft on me.
I believe
Hey,
I believe her.
That is a lot.
It's crazy. It's some crazy people.
What is
It
going
is some
on?
crazy, obsessed people out there, and I know personally Kelly, and she ain't woke up out of her sleep and came up with that.
Right.
Yeah, she ain't woke up out of her sleep. Kelly is a good friend, a dear friend, a true friend.
Something happened.
Or something happened. Somebody probably has been stalking her. We all have them.
Crazy.
That's crazy. I believe her. I believe every word.
They will go through all types of lengths to get to you, for real.
Do anything they can to help you, and then you do something to them, then they're going to scream victim.
Yep.
You know, and then try to sue you, man. It's some crazy stuff going on out here.
Goodness.
I believe that. I really believe that. I believe her.
Yeah, well, we just definitely need to be in deep prayer, honey, because, I mean, didn't Kelly write that song? She was a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm. I hope ain't nobody putting no spirits for real on nobody. That I don't like that.
They be doing that stuff.
Oh, man.
You got some obsessed fans that, especially out in L.A., them tarot card readers, they got them in Florida, too. All them tarot card reading shops over there in Hollywood, off of Hollywood Boulevard, it's crazy. People believe that stuff. That witchcraft.
The good thing is she's praying. She got people praying for her, so she has a higher power.
Yeah,
so
that's
she's
crazy.
At least there's that.
She said her. Never mind. We'll talk about it.
But as long as she got King Jesus, she don't
that's
need
all she needs.
nobody.
She can sha-la-la.
There you go, honey.
Yeah.
That's right, baby. Sha-la-la, honey, Kelly. All right, the Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahluas, honey. My Kahlua today, y'all, is Juneteenth. On the high end, you say Juneteenth, and on the low end, you say beautiful green, yellow, red, and black. Those beautiful colors in honor of Juneteenth. Now, that's your Kahlua for today.
That's beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the tea.
Sha-la-la-la-la.
I wanna hip you to the tea. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has a tea in the Kahlua of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. She's back, honey. Or did she ever leave, honey? Kim Kardashian is back. And yes, honey, it's being reported that she is now officially, they made it official, that she is now dating Mr. Lewis Hamilton, y'all. Race car driver Lewis Hamilton, y'all. And they're saying that they are definitely madly in love. They're saying, y'all, that Mr. Hamilton, y'all, honey, that he's the Ferrari F1 team, Mercedes, Ferrari stock price, big driver, and he's loving Kim Kardashian. Here's what he had to say.
No, it's amazing to have her come this weekend and have the support. It's amazing to have good people around you and good people supporting you, and you know, she does that for me every day.
Isn't that something? she does that for him every day. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Mr. Lewis Hamilton, now he only makes y'all $500 million. He makes $100 million annually. And they're saying, you know, Miss Kim Kardashian, she's only worth $2 billion. Now, they're saying, y'all, Mr. Hamilton, who, again, y'all, is worth the $500 million and is dating this woman worth $2 billion, said that there should be limits, y'all, on what people can earn and how much money they should have. He said, quote, if you could create one law that everyone in the world had to follow, they're saying, what would it be? And they said this one thing is, one of the things that he struggled with every day is, and how it's just life is, and it's been this way of thousands of years, is that there is such a disparity, y'all, between the wealthy and the poor. He responded, when you drive around LA, he said, there's still so many people, y'all, living on the streets. He said, quote, you shouldn't be able to have billions, right? He said, I think there should be a limit to how much you can have because there's enough to go around to everyone. So how create a law that creates money equity, equality, and equal access for everyone? Isn't that nice? But your wife, your woman got $1 billion on it. My thing is still this. It's amazing how Kim Kardashian, I guess money attracts money, because I don't know how that's done. If you have money, you attract money or what have you. But she attracted this doggone man, honey. He got millions of dollars and stuff, honey. And her poor counterparts can't get a man with $1.
I'll be damned.
But she could get a man with millions and millions, and she's a billionaire. And the man who she really got all this money from, honey, is in the news every day, honey, about cracking up almost, doing all kind of antics and stuff, because, honey, his funds are probably limited. And here you done got this woman over here with $2 billion, and it's just sad. So she should share some money with the man that she made that video with, so how we got to know who she is. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So let's just...
Man, you messy as hell.
Let's just keep our parties lifted up in prayer, y'all. And while we praying, y'all, let's continue to pray, y'all, for Floyd Mayweather, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but they said Floyd Mayweather, honey, it's been reported, y'all, that he said his manager, his former manager, honey, took all his money, honey. Took like $175 million for money. But the manager is speaking out saying Floyd is lying. He said Floyd go pawns his jewelry and stuff. He said he flashes all his stacks of cash on social media because he pawns his massive jewelry collection to keep up pretenses. Now, according to Jonah, that's the man's name, Floyd takes out loans, y'all, on his assets to pay the high monthly pawn shop fees so they don't, honey, sell off his jewelry. In other words, they're saying Floyd is cash poor. Do y'all believe that?
I tell you what, that's terrible. But I done seen him with stacks of cash in his back pocket. Hung out with the champ a few times now. He be having that cash on him. So
I'm
just drop a stack. Just drop a stack.
Yeah. And the ex-manager said he dropped a stack at the pawn shop to pay the loan on it. So I don't know. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But we're just gonna keep our parties lifted up in prayer.
Say what, Gary?
The manager said he dropped a stack of cash to the pawn shop to pay the
I'm sure it's a pretty high-end pawn situation. I'm pretty sure it's not like the local.
And ain't like the one
where you go buy
the ones where we be going into.
Yeah, I was just say the one where I go, honey, buy my shoes and things there, honey. But anyway, we're going to keep them all lifted. And in my cash for free story, cash for free, in my for free story, y'all, it's being reported, y'all, oh my God, that celebrities, y'all, in particular right now, they're saying American men, y'all, are traveling to Jamaica, baby, for those massages by the Raft women. They're saying that American men, y'all, are booking trips to Jamaica to be bathed and pampered by Raft women. They're saying the trip began earlier this year when a viral video showed a man lying on his back, honey, on a bamboo raft, while a raft guy, y'all, poured healing oil all over him. Now, they said that's what everybody does. All the celebrities, y'all, there saying, I'm coming to Jamaica. One woman said she is referring to, y'all, the Jamaica's river rafting, y'all, tour that are all the rage right now. They're saying that the first rafting tourists were American women, y'all, who lusted after these male raft guys. Now, they said they told their friends and, honey, soon American women were flocking to Jamaica, y'all, for their own dream vacation. Videos showed women relaxing while hunky Jamaican men rubbed cream all over their bodies. Now, on March of 2022, there's a woman on TikTok, honey, issued a warning note to other women about those male raft workers who are two hands on in their approach to female tourists. But it looks like it's a good thing, but I don't know if I get on the raft. That damn, you riding on some bamboo, enough of that to turn over, honey, while you getting a massage, honey, and being drowned or something like that. But they say all the celebrities, honey, are doing it, so they know all the regular American people are going to rush to Jamaica to get that raft massage too. So, honey, I'd just rather have a massage, honey, on my bed and stuff. I ain't ready for the raft yet, though.
You don't get no massage on the bed?
It's like being on a waterbed on the raft,
Right.
with the running water, the rushing
Yeah,
water. That's
relaxing.
quite cool. Yeah.
Relaxing.
Yeah, but Ricky, 2 people on a raft, how that works?
Yeah, the big thing on how
They
big
make
the raft
bigger.
is.
Yeah, they make big.
Oh, they do? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, honey, congratulations.
You can get on there. Miss Bruce can get on there. Miss James can get on there. Miss
that's
Bruce
3.
can get on there.
They can't put no 3 queens on no raft. Honey.
No, they make
put
them big.
Really?
all your teammates on there. All your sorority brothers.
Could you imagine, baby, honey,
Every
all
last one of your
all
frat
those girls on
sisters
the
can
raft,
get on
baby,
there.
that girl flip over, baby, and all these sisters be screaming, honey.
Y'all in the moo moo chapter. The Musa Moo chapter.
I can see Miss Almighty, girl, my hair wet, because
I know.
keep her hair perm. All right, then. Well, anyway, congratulations to the celebrities and the rounds, honey. So, maybe I'll look at y'all, honey. Now that said and did, y'all know what time it is?
Sha-la-la. Hey!
Yes, baby, honey. Sha-la-la, baby, for the raft ride, honey. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today in honor of Juneteenth is a beautiful color. On the high end, you say Juneteenth. Then on the low end, you say the beautiful green, the yellow, the red, and the black, honey. That's the colors for today.
Give it up for Gary with the T!
I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the T and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, first of all, I want to say that people were calling me and asking me, honey, about this judge and this police officer and President Obama and Diana Ross. First of all, I want to say that as for Diana Ross, I do not know if Diana Ross is related to Judge Eleanor Louise Ross. Now, she's a judge in Atlanta, and I'll tell y'all what's going on with her. Now, as for President Obama, I don't know what they're going to do about this situation or what the President Obama going to do about this, but it's being reported, y'all, that the married female judge, y'all, who has been reprimanded, y'all, for carrying on a torrid affair with a top cop in her chambers has been revealed to be, y'all, Barack Obama appointed, y'all, who tossed now pardoned reality stars Todd and Julie Christie in prison. And I'm going to tell you something about that, what people speculate. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the U.S. District Judge, Miss Eleanor Ross, honey, of Atlanta was revealed, honey, to be the unnamed jury slammed for having sex in her chambers during business hours with a married police commander in a steamy tryst so loud they said that they rattled law clerks, according to a damning report, honey, by the Special Judicial Conduct Committee per Bloomberg. Now, they're saying that their naughty debauchery, honey, made the chamber's workplace extremely uncomfortable and troubling for the clerks, according to the report, which was an affirmation of a February misconduct finding by the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 11th Circuit Judicial Council per Bloomberg. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the sex play carried on.
Why would you do that to you said a federal judge?
Yeah, honey. It's all in all. They're saying
you don't do that in that kind of court. You do that stuff in family court with the family court judge. Hey, y'all, I'm sorry to all my friends, but I'm sorry, y'all. I've been playing.
But Ricky, they said the sex play carried on from 2023 to 2025, and according to the reprimand made, they said the judge vulnerable to blackmail since her husband, Brian, is a former county Clayton County prosecutor and current Georgia State Court judge was aware of the betrayal.
That's impropriety, ain't it? Or something?
I don't know. It's something, honey. We need a lawyer for that. But they said, honey, Ms. Ross referred to her husband, who sat supported by her at her 2014 appointment hearing, as her rock and source of inspiration, per Daily Mail. Now, they said the report, which did not name Ross, concluded that the judge's affair with the police officer identified, as a Deputy Chief Kelly Collier, created a conflict of interest situation, and also that she made false statements to the investigators. But the whole tea is this: a lot of people say that can't be true, because first of all, a female judge would never do nothing like that, especially if her husband is a judge, and not play with a cop on it, somebody that's of a less subordinate or what have you. But they're saying
that docket is full.
Yeah, but they're saying, honey, that but they
docket
say,
ain't the only thing full.
But they say before being appointed by President Obama in 2014, Ross served as a prosecutor in Atlanta, and she was the judge. This is where the tea come in. People saying they think this is a setup. The Christians, y'all, their 2022 trial, when the reality stars were found guilty of charges including federal banking fraud, tax evasion, and wire fraud. They say Miss Ross, honey, the judge, Eleanor Ross, sentenced the Tars, honey, to 12 years Todd at least to 12 years in prison, and his wife Julie to 7. And then they said President Donald Trump has since pardoned a couple. So people saying that might be a step. They say that woman, no way a beautiful woman of African descent would have sex with a cop in her chambers. They both being married. They said that got to be a setup. And then since President Obama did appoint her,
I don't think it's a setup. I think she's a person that made a terrible life choice.
Yeah, but Trump does. He is on a revenge.
He sure is, honey.
What it got to do with Trump?
But he's the one who pardoned the Chrisleys.
But what I'm saying, but he pardoned them. She was their judge at the time they got sentenced.
So they might be like, "Hey, she's the one. Get her."
Exactly.
I don't know. I believe. But you know what?
She had sex in her chamber.
We don't. I can't. It
don't matter who she persecuted.
I can't believe
how you gonna have sex in your chamber.
I mean, I'm not saying she didn't do anything wrong.
She fine. I'm finna file me a habeas corpus, whatever they call it.
Habeas corpus.
I'm about to file one because she fine.
Oh no!
I can't see
her.
Let
me look her up.
Apparently, she did it.
Well, I don't know. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And the people saying that they heard the noise. The court clerks, honey, said they heard the noise, and they both were mad. The cop is
none
married.
of my motions. I done filed all them damn motions trying to get her attention. She ain't answering. Responded to none of my motions.
She responded to his motions.
My Lord, I'm sorry, honey. That's just hard for me to believe. Not no intelligent, educated woman like that, a judge, honey, having sex with a cop, a police officer.
I done wrote the Court of Civil Appeals.
I think they made that up. I can't believe that, though. But anyway, moving on.
I didn't appeal. I'm appealing. Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah. In other celebrity news, y'all, social media is buzzing, y'all, about hip-hop's biggest superstar and rapper, Jay-Z. It's all in all, but they say Jay-Z may be going through a damn midlife crisis. They say, because first of all, honey, with this new hairstyle and what have you, now, they're saying his new afro, honey, he made that appearance, and some people said it was a wig, and we talked about that, but they're saying that the child had been so loud, honey, about the hairstyle that his hairstyle spoke up. But they say, Jay-Z, listen to this. They say Jay-Z going to be 57 in December. They say most senior citizens have gray hair by that age. They said the lack of a single gray hair, baby, on Jay-Z's head filled with the speculation that he is definitely wearing a wig. Now, DJ Academics compared Jay-Z's old hairline to his new hairline and found a discrepancy. They're saying the fans noticed that Jay-Z has obtained a new hairline, and they say people are definitely talking about it. They say fans said that Jay-Z dyed his roots black, but the rest of his hair is not his natural color or texture. Now, this is maybe where the girls get technical. The one person wrote y'all that his natural hair looks like it's a color 1B, and they said the lace front was a 1. They say 2 different tones of hair and texture. Now, they said the locks was a wig, unfortunately, or he's wearing one now. And they're saying these 2 hairs are not the same. And one person wrote, how your hair texture shift from a 4A to a 4C, honey, in 1 week. And they say even a third person
just for men.
But honey, I believe. I'm sure that looked like one of Beyonce's wigs that she wore in that movie, honey.
You better stop.
Honey, so I'm just sorry, hey. You know, and if they match your hairline, honey, it ain't real, honey. Now, if they said it did, y'all know what time it is, honey. Sha-la-la, damn it. Yes, sir, baby, honey. I know that's
sha-la-la.
Now, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is teriyaki. On the high end, you say teriyaki, and on the low end, just say beautiful dark brown. That's your color for today. Sha-la-la.
Teriyaki.
What is that, bro? What did the nail lady say, bro?
Teriyaki. You want teriyaki? I make look good for you. You want teriyaki? You want your nails did? Oh, what's your color? Sha-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la. Don't worry, I make look good for you. Teriyaki. You want teriyaki on your right? Sha-la-la-la-la, teriyaki.
Girl! Y'all, Rick's Mountain Morning Show, 5 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the Kahlua of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Nick Reiner is speaking out. And if y'all don't know who Nick Reiner is, he's the son of Rob Reiner, who used to play on Archie Bunker, Meathead on Archie Bunker show. Well, they're saying, y'all, that Nick is speaking out. He said he wants the money, y'all, that he says that he's owed from the trust of his parents, Rob and Michelle Reiner, which was set up for him as he awaits his trial, y'all, for murdering both of his parents. Now, according to the court documents obtained by TMZ, y'all, they're saying that the 32-year-old filed a petition recently requesting the distribution of the money that he says was supposed to be paid out from the trust when he turned 30. Now, they said, y'all, Nick said that he tried to hire a lawyer, Alan Jackson, to help him fight the murder charges, which he says his siblings, Jake and Romy, agreed to. Now, he claims, y'all, that the trustee refused to pay Jackson, which caused him to depart the case. Now, according to the petition, Nick told the trustee time is of the essence, and he explained that he needed Jackson to avoid further jeopardizing his defense in the criminal matter. Now, he went on to say that his efforts to get the money may have been met only with delay and inaction. Now, Nick is seeking accounting and damages from the trustee. Now, the paper said that his parents set up the fund back in 1992 for Nick, Jake, and Romy. Now, the filing states that Nick currently has no other source of funding his legal fees or basic support while he's behind bars. Now, they're saying, as you know, that Nick has been charged out with 2 counts of first-degree murder of allegedly stabbing his parents to death back in December. Now, they said in February, they learned that Romy and Jake have no plans, honey, to spring hunting for a private lawyer for their brother after Jackson stepped down. So, and it goes on and on and on. Should he get the money? Hell, he killed his parents. Should they give him the money even though it was set up in a trust fund? It look like to me, I wouldn't give him a penny. After he killed him, hell, you didn't kill him, so why should I give you money to pay for your...
They left him that money?
Yeah, they left him in the trust.
Yeah. I think legally he might have a right to it, but morally it seems wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't kill your damn parent, and they had you in the trust because, they know you're going to kill him, and now you didn't kill him, and I got to give you the money that I'm dead.
I feel like if somebody took over their estate or something, they should take that money and
that's right.
You would think it would be voided out like an insurance settlement. Like, you can't collect insurance if you kill the person that you put the insurance on.
Exactly.
So you would think the same thing would apply.
No,
I don't
sir,
know.
baby, honey, you don't get a penny. And he want the money to use to get the court to get out of the court.
Not hold him from the grave.
Now, allegedly, there's a rule called the Slayer Rule, which means it's a legal doctrine across the U.S., which says if they fight it in court, that he can get it taken back.
They need to fight then.
They sure damn do, honey. Ricky, would you want somebody to get the money after they killed you, and even though you left them in the trust?
Hell no.
No, not, honey.
Not a dime of it.
No, sir, honey. You get nothing. You're going to stay in jail. But anyway, that's people that, hey. So we're going to keep our parties lifted up in prayer, honey. My Lord. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Real Housewives of Atlanta star baby Miss Drew Sidora, baby. She wants her estranged husband, Ralph Pimmer, to cough up over $400,000, baby, to cover her legal bills that she racked up in their divorce battle, according to TMZ. Now, according to the court documents I obtained, y'all, they're saying Drew, y'all, who was married to Ralph from 2014 to 2023, said the hostility, honey, showed by her ex-husband during the divorce has been continuous and unrelenting. Now, they're saying Drew claims that Ralph is dragging out the divorce in an attempt to destroy her while seeking to maintain a certain level of clout, honey, for having been married to her. Now, she said that he played with her emotions throughout the case, claiming that he previously gave her a false hope that they would reconcile. Now, Drew testified in court that Ralph's behavior reminded her of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. She said that he would be nice and caring only to turn cold and mean. Now, at the trial, they're saying Ralph testified that he had to take out loans, honey, to finance Drew's appearances on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, ensuring that they had a big home and she had designer clothes and hairstylists. And you know what? And I kind of heard stuff about that, too, how a lot of these girls on these shows, honey, they don't be having no money at the time. And, honey, you got to get money. You got to pawn your bicycles and pawn your clothes and stuff. and everything. Yeah, because, Ricky, people have to pawn these things, and they got to rent these houses and stuff to make themselves look bigger and stuff.
That's crazy.
So Ralph said he had to do it to help her appearance. But Drew is a celebrity, so it looked like she should have unlimited coins to pay for her hair and makeup.
And
but
I'm sure she does. She does the show. She sings in different places. She got the money, Gary.
So you think Ralph probably just lying, honey?
I don't know. I want everybody to be quiet in this situation and just handle their private matters privately.
But then we won't have no tea then. So, girl, y'all keep putting it out there. Honey.
Oh, Lord, Gary.
But it's a mess. But I still don't understand about marriage. I guess I'll never understand. How could you marry? You love each other right now, girl. Then the next week you hate each other.
It happens. It happens.
Really? How in the hell you just turned hate that quick?
Gary, you don't have anybody that you dated that you were in a relationship with that you all of a sudden hated them?
No.
Really?
No, I don't hate them, I mean, no, I don't hate. So, but, I guess, honey.
What about the one that cheated on you and you went to the house to see what that girl looked like?
No, I don't hate him because we friends now.
But did you hate him at the time?
No. Didn't that song say break up to make up? That's all we do? First you love me, then you hate me.
Y'all didn't make up.
You definitely didn't. Right. That's definitely not how you feel. So stop lying over here.
Be nice. All right, y'all know that said it. Y'all know what time it is.
Sha-la-la.
Sha-la-la.
Yes, baby. Sha-la-la-la, honey. Yes, baby. Mr. Sha-la. But anyway, the Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahlua. My Kahlua today, y'all, is teriyaki. On the high end, you say teriyaki. And on the low end, just say dark brown. That's your Kahlua for the day.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the tea. And it's after the hour. Gary has the tea and the Kahlua of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning, you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. ASAP Rocky, the husband, fiance, or whatever he is, honey, to Miss Rihanna, honey. Everybody's excited because he was recently awarded, y'all, with the Filmmaker of the Year award at the Tribeca. Now, I didn't know ASAP Rocky was a filmmaker, but evidently he's doing great things and making films, honey, and everybody's excited about it. But, Ricky, the one thing that people are talking about, which I don't understand what's wrong, is being reported, y'all, that they're saying, y'all, that he was seen, y'all, wearing a thong. Now, they're saying he was at a recent event, a concert, and they're saying, honey, he's wearing a thong. Now, some people saying, honey, if Rihanna likes it, baby, they love it. And then some people saying, well, it looks like some brown boxes with a black strap or what have you. But my thing is, I mean, there's nothing wrong with wearing a thong. I've been wearing thongs for years. And I think more men need to get into thongs or whatever.
No, sir.
Because it's a nice underwear, and it protects you, and it keeps you, you know.
No panty lines.
No, sir.
Yeah, well, Alfreda's, and to be honest, and we talked about this once before on the show and said I'm on this story. Alfreda's is actually the one who got me to wearing thongs. We were at an event, and we were in the dressing room changing, and she had on a thong, and I liked them, and I started wearing them. So.
Okay.
Wow.
That story don't make it no more enticing.
You can't see panty lines, right, Gary?
Thank you.
So see?
And that's one thing I love when a woman wears a thong, because my thing, I don't want to go see you with your panty lines.
Right.
And all that stuff, honey. All that needs to be hidden. So, you know.
But Gary, do you wear panties when you're not wearing thongs?
No, I wear a thong on Rocky, not a panty, honey. I don't need to wear all that, because one thing is
so if you wear a thong, do they have a little slingshot thing in there for the
yeah.
Go ahead, Gary.
You have a cup. Yeah, you have a cup.
Jewels.
So it just kind of open up like I'm talking like the old slingshot, the one that Solomon used against David.
I don't think it's like that.
No, it's not like that.
You slayed Goliath with.
Yeah, honey. Stupid. But anyway, congratulations, ASAP Rocky. I mean, like I said, I think it's a good thing, honey, you know. And remember, Rick, we was doing your TV show. I was trying to promote my thong line, but it never got off the ground. But I'm thinking I'm going to be there eventually. Moving on. Another celebrity news, y'all, honey. Oh, my God. Lil Baby. I love Lil Baby. I'm going to always like him. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Lil Baby, he paid off $24,000 in student loans, y'all, for a beautiful Spelman grad. They're saying better late than never, but rapper Lil Baby paid off $24,000 in student loans, y'all, for a Spelman College grad. 4 years, y'all, after she asked him for financial help. Now, they're saying, y'all, inspiring rapper Nate Speaks, and his real name is Janae Lazy, was a freshman student. She was at Spelman back in 2022. She reached out, y'all, to the rapper and asked him to pay off her student loans. Now, they're saying Nate was struggling financially and is a sickle cell advocate. Now, since rappers are constantly boasting about all the money they have, she asked Lil Baby for help. Now, they're saying her request went unanswered for 4 years. But during that time, they're saying Nate dropped freestyles and demos on social media to get Lil Baby's attention. Now, in March, y'all, of freestyles won Nate a $5,000 scholarship from Atlanta rapper Belly Gang Cushington. Now, they say 2 weeks later, honey, she dropped another freestyle, baby, to get Lil Baby's attention again. After graduating, y'all, with a bachelor's degree in English, they're saying Nate received a phone call from her mom that changed her life. She said, quote, I was graduating senior at Spelman College. I am now a Spelman alum. She chatted, honey. We made it across the stage. And they said in the video on Instagram, my largest loan, y'all, was exactly $24,074.97. She said her mom called her and said, Nate, I got an email about your loans. It says that they were paid off in full, y'all. They're saying the loans were paid off. And she continued, and she just went on and on. But anyway, congratulations. This is nice, y'all, when people, you know, pay it forward or whatever. And, you know, $24,000 for Lil Baby, I'm sure that's just a hand wave or whatever. So that is nice that he did something nice like that for this young lady. So now she's loan free, honey. And, you know, she could do what she needs to do and take her money and help somebody else, pay it forward. You know?
Props to Lil Baby. I hear a lot of good things about him. He seems to be a pretty good kid.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to him, y'all. And in my quick for free story, always been reported, y'all, that Stephon Diggs was wearing a beautiful pink purse, y'all, and a crop top for Pride Month.
Pointing out all this stuff, the guys wearing them may be a little bit feminine. Is that the whole theme today?
No, Brad, we're not
talking
talking
about thongs, and now you're talking about Stephon carrying a
They
purse?
didn't have nothing about lesbians, so I got to talk about what they have here. And they're talking about.
Well, I've never heard you say anything about lesbians. Nothing
I know,
wonderful anyway.
Well, I always say
Oh, my God.
What's happening right now?
Not.
What? Just,
Is it thong and purse day or something? Like, I don't understand. Like,
I know, but I can only report what's in the news, baby, and that's in the news.
He said,
Okay. Now that they said it did, y'all know what time it is? Thank you, Brad. Sha-la-la.
Sha-la-la-la-la.
The color today, y'all, is one of my favorite colors, y'all. My color today, y'all, is FIFA. Yes, y'all, FIFA is taking, honey. It's going to start today in the beautiful city of Atlanta. It's going to start with nice, beautiful parties and all kind of events going to be going on. So on the high end, you say FIFA, and on the low, you say beautiful red, green, and blue. Y'all, that's the colors of FIFA, and that's your beautiful color today.
Well,
I didn't say
Boy, one of your friends is gonna see you at a party and just start windmilling on you. I can't wait for that video to come out.
Okay, it's gonna come out, honey. So stay tuned.
Them slaps gonna be coming fast and hard. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Yes.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary had the T and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody talking about the newest Real Housewives of Atlanta cast member, Miss K. Michelle, baby. Now, they're saying, honey, Miss K. Michelle let it be known that she's doing her job. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that K. Michelle is definitely stirring the pot, and she is not afraid to admit it. Now, the Real Housewives of Atlanta newbie has divided fans, y'all, of the long-running show. Now, since her making her debut, honey, in season 17. Earlier this year, they're saying that the singer and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta alum has brought the drama, dropping vague hints about alleged plots against her, storming out, baby, of dinners and beefing, honey, both on screen and online with her co-stars, particularly y'all Drew Sidora and Miss Portia Williams. Now they're saying y'all that she said, Miss K said this, look, honey. She said, I went to sleep at 9 o'clock yesterday, had to travel. She said, I wake up every morning to something new. This is what K. Michelle wrote, y'all, in a post recently, y'all. Now, she said, I can't be nice. She said, I'm backpedaling. She said, honey, I can't throw shade, honey. I'm a mean girl. She continued. She said, I can't cry because I'm sensitive. She said, I can't be quiet because I'm boring or bigger than the program. I can't tell what brought to me. I'm lying. She said, I can't walk away from rage, honey, bathing. I'm scared. I can't have friends. I'm on a team. I can't talk my accent fake. She said, I can't be rushed to the hospital, attention seeker. I can't get married to who I want. She forced, honey, tweet no class, honey. She said, but, honey, I don't tweet. She said, just on and on and on. But nevertheless, they're saying that a lot of people not like K. Michelle. But, I mean, like she said, she's doing her job, Ricky. She's only wants to do her job and do the best that she can on Real Housewives. And a lot of people say, But now, I will say this, though. You know, sometimes, you know, she kind of get on your nerves. Mine's anyway. But
No, she don't get on my nerves.
How?
Yeah, well,
How does she get on your nerves? What does she do?
I love K. Michelle.
Yeah, I love K. Michelle, too. But, dog, I mean, you know, she was crying, you know, the other day. She really let the girls have it in her own little way. And I like Angela, but now she's not liking Angela on the show. But, I mean, like she said, she's definitely doing her job. So we're going to let her do her job, honey, and get her check, honey, and all that other good stuff. But I didn't realize she had such an accent, though. She does have a twang, you know, in her accent and stuff like that. So, you know, congratulations, honey, to K. Michelle, what she's doing, because she's doing it for the people, y'all. So, and that's all what matters. If you do what you got to do for the people, and, hey, make it work for you, and it's going to work for all of us. So, there you have it. All right, moving on in other celebrity news. This is a very sad story, and I really want to say something, but I'm not going to say it, you know, for the most part, because I just don't want to get involved. Right. But it's being reported, y'all, that Brad Pitt's daughter, y'all, Miss Zahara Jolie Pitts, honey, they're saying, honey, she went to a California Club, baby, because she wanted her name Pitts dropped. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the 21-year-old daughter of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt filed a petition, baby, for a name change in the Superior Court of California on April 28th, shortly after her older brother, Maddox, 24, also filed to remove Pitt from his last name. Now, they're saying Zahara has already been using Zahara Marley Jolie privately or publicly, including her recent graduation, honey, from Spelman College. Now, after the May 17th ceremony, they're saying her printed program listed her as Zahara Marley Jolie Pitt. But when she crossed that stage, baby, to receive her bachelor's of art in psychology, her name was announced Zahara Marley Jolie. Now, they're saying months earlier, Zahara used the same name, y'all, while introducing herself in an August 24th video shared by Essence during the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority induction. She said, quote, my name is Zahara Marley Jolie, and I all landed all the way from the Golden State in the city full of angels, Los Angeles, California. She
I wonder what happened with Brad Pitt and those kids.
It's not the kids, they mama. Angeline did that to them. Angeline allegedly, honey, got those kids not liking their doggone daddy because, you know, they were going through a divorce and what have you. And I think she did that.
Don't do that. It could be what those kids witnessed. We don't know if that's what happened.
Well,
those kids could have witnessed stuff with their own eyes coming up around the both of them and took their mama's side because maybe Brad was wrong. We don't know.
Well, no, we don't know. But, honey, Brad witnessed her in damn Ethiopia when he adopted her. Well, that's what he did and gave her his last name. We didn't know who the hell Zahara was.
That don't matter.
Until, honey, she got the Pitt last name.
And her mama was still Angelina Jolie.
Well, yeah, her mama was. Yeah, she
somebody.
Yeah, but we knew about Angeline Pitts.
No.
And Zahara Pitts.
No, we didn't.
So, but nevertheless, honey, she didn't drop the name, honey. So now she's back to, well, she still got Jolie as her last name and what have you. She don't have Pitts anymore. But my thing is, honey, I think it would be nice and great for, honey, if somebody finds you somewhere, honey, and give you and adopt you and give you a nice home, honey, and a place to stay, honey. And then when you get mad because the mama got mad, because Angeline got mad, and then you're going to drop the dead name and stuff like that. Well, honey,
Gary, have you ever thought that maybe Brad didn't want to adopt the kids, but he just went along with it?
Yeah, I was thinking
it doesn't matter if he didn't want to or not. He did.
Oh, my
so
God.
that's all
he
did.
did.
Nah, so he did. So
Shut
nevertheless, she changed her name, honey. So yeah, we don't know her as Zahara Pitts anymore. She, honey, Zahara Marley and whoever else her last name is. So congratulations, Zahara, honey. You know, and you're doing what you got to do. And then my quick for free story, y'all, because I felt bad, Ricky, about the last hour because you know my co-host Brad attacked me about some of the stories I was doing because she thought it was too much about thongs
no, I didn't
and
attack
all
you.
that.
I just was asking what the thing was.
Well,
it wasn't an attack at all, sir.
Well, I got a great story here. It's being reported that Real Housewives of Atlanta Portia is engaged again to Sway. Now they're saying now that things are kind of the reunion drama, honey. It's gonna be great, honey. According to MTL, that Real Housewives of Atlanta star Portia Williams may be headed for a major life milestone, and it's our source that said that the Bravo cameras can't wait to capture every moment of. Now, according to information confirmed, they say Portia's boyfriend Sway recently stopped by one of Los Angeles' top luxury jewelers and purchased a gigantic diamond ring. And they said when they said
Sway.
Wait a minute, Sway from
XM,
the podcaster.
No, Sway the woman.
The woman. You said her boyfriend.
Well, that's what the story said, honey. I was just reading.
She's okay.
Yeah, I was thinking the same Sway too.
I thought about my boy Sway.
Well, if y'all watch the show, y'all would know who Sway is.
My nerve bad.
So for the record, it's not Sway Calloway.
No, it's not Sway Calloway.
Okay.
Sway, honey. It's the beautiful Sway. I love Sway. She's great, honey. She got a lot of money, too. They say, honey, that the ring is gigantic, honey. And they say, it needs its own zip code, Brad, honey. They trying to hate on y'all. But they say, while nobody involved.
Not at all.
They say, while nobody involved, y'all, is officially confirming the wedding plans just yet, honey. But they're saying, according to MTO, y'all, they said that the ring is intended for Portia and that Sway is preparing to pop the question in the very near future, y'all. So congratulations to Portia, honey. I mean, have you talked to her, Brad?
Yes, I have.
Really? Yeah, they're good, huh, Sway. That's good. Congratulations to them. All right, now they said and did y'all know what
awkward as hell. Oh! Hey!
Yes, sha-la-la-la-la-la, honey. Love is in the air. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors, y'all. In honor of FIFA, honey, the color today, y'all, is red, green, and blue. Y'all, that's some beautiful colors for FIFA, y'all. Have y'all not got y'all tickets to participate in FIFA,
what
honey?
You know about FIFA, Gary?
World Cup, baby. World Cup. Kicks off today.
That's right, honey. So that's FIFA, honey. So, Freeze, if you didn't know.
Are you going, Gary?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go because they got some free things, though. But you know, when you go to a lot of free things, honey, and stuff like that, you know, it's kind of interesting. But yeah, I'm going to try to get a ticket to go to something.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T!
Hold it! Half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the T and the color of the day. Gary!
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, everybody's talking about it. Colorado head coach Deion Sanders, y'all, he provided an update, honey, on his health as he prepares y'all for the 2026 college football season. He said, quote, I'm healthy. They said Sanders said
during my damn headphones down. Jesus. And what did he say, Gary?
He said he's healthy. He said this weekend during an appearance on Good Morning America. He said, quote, I got my health back and I got my swagger back. Now, he said, last year at this time, he said, I'm fighting cancer, he said, I didn't know which way I was going to go to. Now, Sanders underwent bladder removal, y'all, and reconstruction surgery last year following a bladder cancer diagnosis. Eventually announced, y'all, that he was cancer-free in July of 2025. Now, they're saying that the 58-year-old also underwent surgery to treat blood clots 3 months later before undergoing another procedure related to his blood clots in March. Now, Sanders is entering his 4th season patrolling the sidelines hunting for the Buffaloes, owning, y'all, a 16-21 overall record. Now, Colorado, y'all, is looking to bounce back, y'all, from a 3-9 finish in 2025. Now, as the Buffaloes attempt to contend in the Big 20, at least in the Big 12, once again, they're saying that their head coach doesn't seem to be limited by any health issues. Isn't that amazing? Congratulations to Deion Sanders, honey, because I can know how it definitely feels to be cancer-free, y'all.
Happy for him.
Love it, man. Love it.
Yes. And, and it's interesting, he said he got his swag back, so that's interesting.
Absolutely.
Yes,
indeed.
Lord. My God, well, congratulations. And I'm sure Carucci is all excited about that as well, too. So, congratulations to Deion.
Ain't nobody attacking them as a couple, and I think that's a good thing because I think they are perfect for each other. I think she's perfect for him, and he's perfect for her.
Yep, he's definitely, and and it's a good thing. I wonder what Tracy might be talking about, thinking about it. But I guess, sometimes you just let things go, honey, and just, in the words of a gospel poem.
Carucci, she just gives more genuine and sincere and kind. Because she ain't with him for no reason. She dated, big man
guys,
stars.
successful.
Yeah, so I feel like it's a genuine relationship.
Yep, so congratulations goes out to Deion Sanders and his new health report. So, all right, y'all know what time it is?
Sha-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Yes, Lord, honey. The color today, y'all, is one of my favorite colors. It's such a beautiful color, and just in time, y'all, for summertime. The color today, y'all, is sunny day. On the high end, you say sunny day, and on the low end, you say beautiful yellow. That's your color for today.
Summertime.
Y'all give it up for Gary. Wouldn't see if you would. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time, 6 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Shaquille O'Neal is speaking out, y'all. Now, he's letting the world know, y'all, that he uses Zepbound, y'all, for sleep apnea. Now, they're saying that the basketball legend is partnering, y'all, with Eli Lilly to share how the medication helped manage his sleep disorder and weight. Now, he hopes, y'all, that his story encourages others to seek help for symptoms like loud snoring and fatigue. Now, I think if I'm not mistaken, somebody said that you used to kind of snore at night.
Yes,
and
please stop lying on me. Do not sit up and
Wait
lie
a
in my
minute.
face. I have never snored. I didn't
How you
snore.
know if you snore? But that's what the word was. They said that you snore.
Well, did you talk to my husband? Because he's the only one who would know.
Yes, Steve did say that you
did
snored,
not.
but he didn't want to make it public.
Okay, is
but
there
he
more?
did tell me.
No,
Well,
lies.
Zepbound is just the other form of Manjaro when people lose weight.
Yeah, well, honey, I'd be more than happy to tell you, baby. I take Manjaro, but I take Manjaro because of diabetes. So, honey,
yeah.
It's not because, honey, I want to be like the rest of the people and lose weight, honey. I take mine for a reason. So, I think, so it sounds like you have a sleep apnea problem, Miss Beyonce.
No, I don't. I just talked to Dr. Collier. Don't put that on
But
me.
I see that. I know that if you, losing weight, a lot of people that that are heavier have sleep problems. So losing weight, obviously, that would help, I'm sure.
Yeah, they do. They be snoring and stuff like that, honey. But at one point I had a friend that was a snorer, and at one point, I thought it was kind of good because it kept me. I wouldn't be scared at night because of them snoring. But I don't like that mess, honey.
Like white noise.
Yes, Lord, honey. I don't like the. I just don't. I don't know.
Do you snore?
Somebody said I did. My friend was saying that I was snoring. But look like you kind of feel yourself snoring at
Gary,
night.
I have filmed you watch. I have been to your house. You fell asleep on the sofa. I sent this to everybody. You were snoring. You were snoring sitting up. So you snore.
Yeah, but my thing is I don't snore like I don't snore like a man. I probably snore
Let me
soft.
find this video. I'm going to post it now.
Yeah,
you sounded like a bear when I heard you.
Absolutely,
wait
he
a minute,
does.
I'm not a bear. Nah, you can say I snore, but not a bear. That is so hard.
Is there anything else in the tea, my dear?
Anyway, moving on to Alfreda. Drew Sidora, y'all, baby. Her Bravo salary is now public, baby, after her divorce with her man, Mr. Ralph Pittman, was finalized. Now, they're saying y'all court filings obtained by TMZ show that Drew, 41 years, made a little more than $352,000 in 2023 for season 15 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, they're saying that the next year, her paycheck rose to maybe $380,000 for season 16, which y'all worked out to, listen to this, $22,500 an episode, baby.
Wow.
See, that's why I be telling y'all, Alfred, y'all need to get on this damn show.
You ain't lying.
But I told you those girls make cute content. That's why they be doing all kind of crazy stuff. Now, they say by season 17, honey, they say Drew's salary, honey, had climbed again, honey, with her pay listed as around $465,000 for the season, or about $26,000 an episode. Now, they say the numbers came out, baby, as Drew and Ralph formally ended their marriage on June the 8th, nearly 2 years after their 2023 split. Now, they're saying that the former couple had been married for 8 years and share Makai 10 and Anaya 8, honey. And they say Drew also, honey, is the mother of a son, Josiah, that's 14 years old, honey. So my thing is this. I told y'all now, they said that the filing showed she also earned $19,000 from residuals and royalties in 2024, along with y'all $83,000 from other projects. Now, they say before joining Real Housewives, Drew built an acting career with roles in Step Up and White Chicks. Now, they're saying the divorce filings also settled major money and property matters. Now, they say Drew was ordered to pay Ralph $2,218 per month in child support for the 2 kids, and Ralph was awarded y'all the former couple's $1.9 million home. Though y'all, he must pay Drew, honey. They say he got to pay Miss Drew. Now that's, I mean, you know, hey, that's cute, honey. But they say he got to pay Drew, honey, only $145,000 in interest, according to the documents, honey.
Wow.
They make good money on those shows. I told y'all these girls make good money.
That's money. And you're not filming all day. You're not like going to a job every day. You're doing stuff that you would be doing anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great money.
And then you get money, honey, you know, from, what they call it?
Endorsements.
Yeah. And exactly. So, girl,
Gary, why don't you get on
naked hair?
Gary, get on a celebrity. Gary, why don't you get on a reality show? That would be so good.
Well, girl, honey, they don't have a reality show yet for the Queens, honey. They had a reality show, honey, for Sisters Unlimited and Queens Anonymous. Which one?
Queen Sugar. All these other ones.
Oh, well, those
RuPaul show.
Well, yeah.
We need to get you on.
I need to get on one of these shows, baby, because I'm sick of honey working hard, baby. I want to just get up there and talk and be messy and throw glasses of water at each other, honey.
Well, you basically do that here, except for the water. So, yeah.
Yeah, right. So that's cute, y'all. But anyway, congratulations to Drew. I tell you, she made thick coins, baby. She just told the girl that she ain't made no money. That girl more than far from, honey, being poor, so she getting her coins. So, all right, y'all, now that that's said and did, y'all know what time it is. Yes, honey. The color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite colors, y'all. My color of the day, y'all, honey, is Family Dog. You know,
Family Dog.
Yes, baby. That was a color, honey, at one of those paint stores. On the high end, you say Family Dog, and on the low end, you say beautiful black, brown, white, tan. All your favorite colors, honey. That's your color for the day. Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful.
A beautiful color, yeah. Family Dog.
Family Dog.
Yes, honey. Snap, snap, snap on that, honey. So, Alfred, that mean that color is definitely for you, honey, because you are definitely the, yeah. I didn't say mutt, I said Family Dog.